Hey, hometown. Happy Friday. Good morning to you. My name is Shelly Watterson. I am a regular attender of the Lakeville hometown campus. Together with my husband Adam and our three boys, Sam, Owen, and Finn, have been attending that location in this church for the past 9 years. This is our dog Sadie, who's going to join me this morning, sharing these thoughts with you today. This is week 4 of our Daring Faith journey, and we've been wrapping up what has been called the week of Dare to Give God Our Best. I hope you've been encouraged as you've thought and pondered on what Spencer shared with us on Sunday, and I just want to encourage you with this here today. Here's a little story, a little God wink, as I like to call them, a little coincidence, if you will. Years ago, when I was a teenager in my hometown church in Newell, Minnesota, I was in confirmation class. And in that class, we were encouraged to share what was our favorite Bible study, favorite Bible story, something that maybe resonated with us. And I chose out of Luke 10, the Good Samaritan story. I just probably at that time, thinking back, thought it was a good story of helping others, being the hands and feet in Jesus. At this point in my faith, definitely people were sowing seeds. I probably hadn't yet fully committed my life to Him as my Lord and Savior, but definitely growing and learning along the way. Fast forward to 2006, and I was graduating as a nurse. During our pinning ceremony, they had us stand up and take what is called the Samaritan's Law, or Samaritan's Oath, maybe people hear it as. And that oath basically says that anywhere at any time I am going to help anyone in need. So that's what we did. That's the God wink part, connecting that Samaritan piece for me. Here's a good time to recap what our memory verse for the week has been. Ecclesiastes 9:10 says, "Whatever you do, do well. For when you go to the grave, there will be no work or planning or knowledge or wisdom." As I sat and pondered those words this week, another verse came to mind out of the New Testament. It said, Ephesians 6:7 reads, "Serve wholeheartedly, as if you are serving the Lord and not men." So easy for me, right? Graduating as a nurse and all? Wrong. I love being a nurse, and I'm super grateful that the Lord has led me to a career based on serving others. But it's not always easy. Just like you, I'm human, not superhuman. And I did discover the secret along the way, that knowing and remembering Jesus is who I'm ultimately serving has made this career choice and my life a whole lot easier. After all, how can we serve someone like we're serving the Lord without knowing Him first? And that's what it really comes down to. As a nurse, I could sit here and give you lots and lots of examples from my bedside nursing days, especially on how I served others. But of course, just like anything, when I was tired or weary or we're at the end of a 12-hour shift, serving with my whole heart didn't always come easy. So something that I did try to do was picture a loved one in the bed. Maybe it was my mom or dad, a sister, a friend, maybe the face of Jesus on my patient. And I would tell myself, be the nurse that you'd want them to have. Be somebody that shows them love and compassion in their time of need. Remember in the gospel where Jesus is sharing, probably with His disciples, and this is paraphrased, "Truly I tell you, whatever is done for the least of these, my brothers and sisters, you do for me." I love that, because serving and caring wholeheartedly for others is directly serving the Lord. For anyone who caught this past Sunday service, Spencer had the congregation here at hometown Lakeville in audible laughter. He told a story about his egg salad toast that his wife made him. He was sick. His wife was encouraging him to eat, for those that missed the story. And he claims that it was the best egg salad on toast he's ever eaten. In fact, so much that he tried to make it for himself the next day. But of course, like most things that we make for ourselves, it just doesn't taste as good as what somebody else makes it for you, even if it's the exact same thing, right? He discovered and realized that it was because love was put in to the one that was served to him. To me, love means acting to meet the person's need, like the Samaritan did for the man who was robbed and beaten. So what might be swirling in your head today? What's popping up as you hear me ramble on? Whatever it is, let's combine that idea of doing things well and serving wholeheartedly for the Lord, right? Do you work inside the house? Do you work outside the house? Perhaps you're a student and homework is that task on hand. Whatever it is, the Lord sees your effort and he sees your heart. And so I just encourage you, church, to do all those things well. Remember in our memory verse back in Ecclesiastes, Solomon is reminding us that life is short, to love others, and that the time is really now. So what impact can we make for the kingdom today? If you already haven't made making a daily quiet time part of your rhythm in life, I'd encourage you to start there and do just that. See what the Lord puts on your heart today. We can't do anything apart from him. We need to be the branch on that vine. And he wants to use you to expand his kingdom. So let's bring him glory in doing that today. Have a great day, church.